Just a quick video today to announce the passing of pretty much a legend around here. My Blue Orpington hen Dusty, who was 9 years and about 5 months old, passed away very suddenly this morning. She had come out with everyone else, and she was chasing everybody and competing for biscuits and doing her usual stuff. She had, she'd lost the sight in one eye. Couldn't ever save the eye. And she had a heart. She was getting where she couldn't see that well out of the other, but boy, she was a tough one. Oh, she was a tough one. She was part of my original Blue Orpington breeding flock, but the rooster died in 2012 of old age, basically. He was 5 years and 8 months old, and Dusty at that time was about 4 years old. But no, she was on up there. I noticed at the beginning of this month that she had been losing some weight. She is a hefty hen. I mean, she's one of those hens that you're holding her for somebody to do something to, or like cut her toenails or do something, and you go, please hurry, she's heavy. But bless her heart, we used to call her Dusty the Destroyer because she was a tough cookie. But she's competing for biscuits and all, and I went and did some other things, and I came back with biscuit for my blue rock hen, Neela, who's very arthritic, and I was going to give her some aspirin, and I saw a blue hen, laying in the little concrete gutter that surrounds the barn, and first I thought it was Neela, and I ran over there, and it was Dusty. No fluid coming out of her beak, no sign of anything except it looked like she had come out the door or was going into the door and just seized up with a heart attack and keeled over in the gutter. Everybody was freaked out. A lot of her group were hiding in various places. She probably had a little bit of a seizure like they normally do when oxygen leaves the body. But I'm just laying there with her feet behind her, bless her heart. Big old girl, tough old girl. But she will be very, very missed. Very missed. Beautiful, beautiful old hen, even at her age. But anyway, probably some other videos you've seen Dusty. She had her back of her comb flopped over because she tore it on a fence when she's about 3 years old. And almost dubbed herself. Almost took her own comb off. But it healed up, and she raised a couple batches of chicks in her lifetime. This little monster is son of Hector, and he is after the older pullets. That boy is a mess and a half. He is already being a little rooster at 12 weeks old. He's something. Somebody needs to buy that boy. He needs to go somewhere else because I really have no room for him. I still have his daddy. His daddy's enough for me. And this little man, he's sweet as he can be. He's like his dad, Atlas. Best rooster, so sweet. And this boy's just like Dad. And Grandpa, and Great-Grandpa. Very, very even keel, easy going, no nonsense kind of guy. But anyway, I just thought I would announce that I lost my Dusty today. She's probably the third oldest of all the hens I have. Believe it or not, at 9 1/2, she was the third oldest. My oldest is a 10 1/2-year-old Barred Rock Amanda, who still does lay. So, a little bit sad around here at Mountain View today. But, there's always a new generation coming along, like Miss Mary Jo here. And, you never forget. I always say I have chicken footprints all over my heart. And I really do. And I remember every one of them, their voices, their quirks, their habits, everything. I just have never forgotten any of them. My rest in peace list has gotten quite long. Mary Jo, you're going to knock over my chair, girlfriend. Again. But yeah, Mary Jo will go with Hector whenever she's big enough. She's just 12 weeks like the others. But yeah, it's, the longer you have them, the more you'll lose. And yes, it's heartbreaking, but, I'd rather have had them and lost them than never have had the pleasure of their company and their entertainment and everything else they give us, I don't know if I could ever live without chickens at all again the rest of my life. It'd be very hard to do. There's something else. Thanks, everybody, and we'll talk to y'all later.